Anyways, here are the documents you asked for. Jason, you look sick.
So, where are we going?
I need to be alone. You come with me.
Are you sure you're right?
I just need to be alone. I'm fine.
Okay.
Marry me. Marry me and have my children.
You're so persistent. A week is too short a time for you to make a decision regarding your future. Let's give it some more time.
I can't stop my heart from loving you. For years, my heart has been searching for something it didn't realize it's missing. I knew this when I met you. Ever since you came into my life, I felt whole again. The heart never lies, Delilah.
Is Delilah home?
No, she has traveled.
Traveled?
Yes.
To where?
She drove out this morning alone. She didn't tell anyone.
Not even the guards?
No, she drove herself alone.
Oh, how can she travel in the middle of a court proceeding? Thank you, huh?
All right, sir.
It has been confirmed that Detective Fidelis Brown, a 15-year veteran of the Crime Investigation Unit, is dead. Details will be kept under wraps until a thorough investigation is concluded.
Heard the news, Playboy.
What news?
The ex-husband of your special client was found dead this morning.
What?
Oh, yes. The man she professed her love for in court, John, was murdered.
Goodness. Another one?
They don't call her the Black Widow for nothing, Jason. Be careful. Love can be a dangerous thing. Just a warning.
Sir, there's an obvious connection between the deaths of Detective Brown and the ex-husband of Delilah Ambrose. And it's quite coincidental that they are both parties involved in the Ambrose versus Ambrose case.
And sir, intelligence has also gathered information placing the husband as the head of the trafficking ring involving Detective Brown.
And the glue that sticks this all together seemed to be none other than Delilah Ambrose.
Then we must pay this mysterious woman a visit.
Yes, sir.
Are you okay? You seem worried.
John is dead.
I know. I heard this morning.
Don't you feel any pain?
I feel for his family.
Detective Brown was mysteriously murdered. Now John is dead. Before it was Charles.
So what exactly are you trying to say?
Delilah, am I next? Delilah?
Where did you find the gun?
A few yards away from Detective Brown's home.
Detective Brown? Did you get fingerprints?
No, sir. But we successfully traced it back to the original owner.
Who?
It is registered under Charles Ambrose.
Charles Ambrose.
Yes, sir.
Bingo.
Sir, so what do you think?
So, you told him the truth. Bella, I had to. That's not my problem right now. My problem is my past has come to haunt me. And I'm scared for my life.
Your past? What are you talking about?
I really cannot explain right now. All I need to do is to take you out of the country. And that's all for now, please.
Why? Is there something I should know? Eva, is there something I should know?
Bella, there's nothing. Nothing. Caroline, what's wrong? miss Daddy.
I'm so proud of you, my dear.
Thank you, Daddy. But you know, I am the one who is proud of you because I couldn't have achieved all of this without you. You are my hero. Thank you, Daddy.
I'm so proud of you. I know that someday when I'm gone, all my labor shall not be in vain. Because you're here, everything shall be safe with you.
You can say that again, but remember, you are not going anywhere anytime soon.
Yeah, I know that, but in life, there's always a transit. Sometime I'll be gone. And I know with you, all my labor, all my properties shall be safe.
Thank you, Daddy. I love you.
It's okay. Dry your tears, my daughter. Dry your tears. Don't worry. I promise you, I will avenge your father's death. Okay? Don't cry. It's just that I don't know what's wrong with Benjamin. I suspect his motives about this whole thing. Yes. He's acting like he's lost his mind. But I will sort him out. I won't let him destroy your father's legacy. I will sort him out. It's okay, it's fine. Everything will be fine, my dear.
Some nosy detectives are here. Do I let them in?
Let them in. Can I help you?
Hello again, Mrs. Ambrose.
I know who you are. What do you want?
I know you know me. I'm investigating on your late husband's death, Chief Charles Ambrose. I'm also investigating on the mother of Detective Brown and your late ex-husband, John Okeke.
And?
And I have a few questions for you.
My lawyer is not present. If you want to ask me any questions, you may contact him.
Fair enough. I have just one question for you, and nothing detrimental.
Detective, how long do you plan on staying? Because I normally do not entertain unexpected guests.
Really? From your past work experience, I would assume you meet people unexpectedly.
Well, it depended on how much they were willing to pay. But from what I can see, You do not belong in that class.
Then...
Detective, like I said, if you want to talk to me, contact my lawyer. Good day.
Account was frozen, Mother. Why?
That is because I froze it.
And why would you do something like that?
Benjamin, in case you have forgotten, I have been taking care of you since your father died. And you had the guts to walk into your father's office and throw his lawyer out when you know that that is illegal? As far as I know, you are not the boss. Until the courts will your father's wealth to me, everything remains in the charge of the courts.
That's bullshit, Mother, and you know it. You know I'm the only capable one of making right decisions for my dad's company, Mother, and you know it.
You can think whatever you want. You can believe whatever you choose to believe. But listen to me, from here on out, it is either you are with me or you are against me.
Sure, we will get full cooperation from both yourself and your client, Mr. Attah.
My client is in the middle of a case. Questions regarding anything not tied to this case should take a backseat.
Tell me something, Mr. Attah. As a civil servant in this country, it is your duty to protect all citizens from clear and present dangers, isn't it?
I believe that is your department, Detective. You see, we don't deal with guns and jails in the law firm.
Of course not. But you do deal with criminals seeking legal representation on daily basis, like petty thieves, arsonists, murderers. Get my drift?
Now you get my drift. I know you understand the law. And you and I know that everything you've just said is legal jargons.
I expect to question your client as soon as this case is over with.
I'm going to do something very profound. Something that may seem unreasonable to some. But it is something my heart tells me to do.
And what is that?
You'll get to know it in due time. But I want to let you know that I love you with all my heart.
Charles, you only love me because you need me, and nothing more.
A man cannot live without love, just like fishes can't live without water. Delilah, do you love me?
I did not love you.
It's a rainy day and we're back in the stands on day 6 of the very intriguing Ambrose versus Ambrose case. We understand and we can confirm to you that both parties are ready to fight till the end in what has been the most high-profile case Nigeria has ever witnessed in centuries.
Mrs. Ambrose, were you aware that your husband, Mr. Charles, was sick before he died?
Yes, I was aware.
So you knew that this man was dying, yet you went ahead and you married him? What were your motives, Mrs. Ambrose?
Objection, Your Honor.
Sustained. Counsel, rephrase your question.
Of what purpose would it have served you to marry a man who was dying, Mrs. Ambrose?
I have always said from the very beginning, I was never in love with Chief Charles Ambrose. He was infatuated with me from the start. And he confided in me of his illness, so I felt sorry for him.
You felt sorry for him? The same way your mother felt sorry for your father when he fell ill and died 1 month after?
And of what concern do you have with my father's illness and death?
It just seems to me that there's a pattern with the women in your family. Mrs. Ambrose, tell me, how did your father die?
He was poisoned.
Poisoned? The same way Mr. Charles was poisoned?
Well, that's what the coroner said.
Mrs. Ambrose, isn't it coincidental that your late father and your late husband died the same way?
Objection, Your Honor. Ambiguous questioning towards my client.
Sustained. Rephrase your question, counsel.
Mrs. Ambrose, do you see any similarities between the death of your father and that of your late husband?
Objection, Your Honor. Barrister, what does this have to do with the case?
Sustained.
Counsel, in case you have forgotten, this is not a murder trial.
I am aware of that, Mrs. Ambrose.
Have you ever heard the term argent provocateur?
I have been an attorney for 15 years, Mrs. Ambrose. I know what that means.
Good. Counsel, do not provoke me.
No further questions, Your Honor.